Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the very first episode of Don Talk, man. I'm very excited, man. Like, it's been a long time coming, man. For people that don't know me, my name is Perm the Don, and for my co-host, I had to go out. I had to go get the realest. I had to go get the trillest. You know, one of the most humblest dudes that I know that I can call my friend, Ro.
You, everybody who don't know me, my name is Roman. I go by Row Your Boat, means mind your fucking business.
My fucking guy right there, man. So, yo, bro, I'm so excited, bro, that we can finally sit down, have a podcast that we can call our own, man. It's great, bro.
It's really a dream come true. Long conversation. You know, the origin of this goes back years. 2 years ago, 2018. Bro. We were all in different places, literally, which is really crazy to think about. We was all in different areas of our lives, and just even to say 2 years is not that long, but it is, you know. It really is. It's really like 2 years is crazy. If you would go back 2 years from today, everyone would say their life has changed. And for us to miss out on an opportunity like creating a podcast and 2 years to go by and to see where we're at now, it's almost like you kicking yourself for not taking that chance 2 years ago.
Yeah, but I feel like 2 years ago, I feel like it would be way harder for us to have a podcast and maintain that schedule. Because that was bad.
I will say God has amazing timing because, like you said, everything, the schedule, the planning, and just events and things that happen in my life from that time till now, and you as well, probably wouldn't even be able to record a podcast, or if we did, wouldn't have the kind of space and freedom we have to do it now. You know, we wouldn't have the scheduling availability to speak to one another like we do now, and we probably wouldn't even continue to do it or go as hard as we're about to go. Like, we're about to go super crazy on this shit.
Oh, it's gonna be crazy. I mean, shit, even before we even recorded the intro to this, we had a large conversation, and we were like, all right, we gotta record the intro. Like, this could have been an episode, but it's very fluent. It's an easy conversation. You know what I mean? Of course, when you're with your homies or quote unquote barbershop talk, it's easy to do. So we've been doing this before the recording, before the microphones. This shit's easy. It just got to the point where
podcasting was a trend. Motherfuckers been podcasting.
Yeah, bro. The fucking PS4 parties, we just had to get to the nitty gritty. It's fuck, you might as well make a podcast, market this shit, see how far we can take it.
Fuck it. You know, everybody got a voice. It's just the ones you want to hear when you driving to work or taking a shit will be ours because we on the podcast. Wherever you get your podcast at, that's where you'll find us. Don Talk Pod.
Yeah, man. It's I'm excited, man. But I mean, for the people that that don't know you or do know you, what are some things that you could explain for yourself?
I'm from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. I live in Philly now. I went to college at Lackawanna. After that, I transferred to Chestnut Hill. I was playing college basketball 4 years, did a Division II level. After college, I just stayed up here, hustled and making a life of my own.
I respect that, bro. Yeah. I respect that, especially building outside of Harrisburg, bro. That's a big thing. I feel like everybody, like I said, we had a whole conversation, but I feel like more people do need to experience outside of Harrisburg just to build that confidence of being somewhere different and just exploring and try to just be open-minded with shit too.
It shows you for real how well you are raised to take care of yourself, because some people are raised to survive and thrive in their communities, and that's because you have family and friends supporting you. You know what I mean? Chest poke out real big when you know where your aunt, your cousins, and your bros and everybody's houses is at. It's different where you got to walk that same walk and there ain't nobody to call but your own. You know what I mean?
Ain't no backup.
Ain't no backup. You riding down blocks. You doing what you gotta do by yourself now. So it really shows you is everything you preached on or really thought about yourself, is it valid? Will it come to life? You know what I mean? Is you gonna do these things to take care of yourself, or are you just more comfortable in the situation where others can help take care of you?
Yeah, and those are kind of life lessons as a man, learning those manly traits. You know what I mean? Your father would tell you, hey, listen, it ain't that easy out there for you.
It ain't. That's a whole fact. But I will say, getting out the city, however you may do it, vacationing for a couple weekends or visiting family and friends, it's you need that because you may not be in the 717 forever, and when you go to the motherfucking 484 or the 570, wherever the hell you at, you gotta be able to take care of yourself.
Yeah, and I feel like this podcast is like a testament of being uncomfortable, being able to just express like, you know, our opinions and just like who we are as people. Like, you know what I mean? I never would have thought like being in front of a camera talking behind a mic, like that's not me. You know what I mean? I engineer. I'm quiet. I'm in the background. I play the fucking cuts. Guys. Yeah, like I play the cuts. So like for me to come out and be like this guy that's like willing to talk, you know, make friends with people, like it's different for me. Like I used to be an introvert in high school. Like I couldn't do this shit, but you know, now that I'm older, I have to open up.
You gotta open up and just be uncomfortable. I mean, I done did tons of things that made me uncomfortable to succeed and be where I'm at, but it's just so happened it wasn't speaking in front of a mic and doing shit. And to be honest, I'm fucking scared as hell too. It's my first time ever doing some shit like this. Like I took communication classes and stuff in college, but I wasn't doing the extracurricular. Like I didn't join no video class. I wasn't in yearbook committee or working on student news. And you know what I mean? Kudos to the people that do those things.
Yeah.
They were more confident and comfortable than I was at the time, you know, and I probably should have did those things when I had the opportunity to, but I felt as though I wasn't ready for it, and now I am. So I'm gonna just take it head on.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure like playing like basketball and, you know, even in like high school, like, you know, the team you played on was like real big. So like you guys got attention, of course, like people wanted to talk to y'all and shit. So I'm pretty sure like that like kind of helped you, you know, be comfortable like in that mindset.
Yeah, definitely did. And just, you know, being a social person, going to social outings and shit like that. I just feel, and being real with yourself. That's a big key. Yeah. That's a real big key, bro. Just be real with yourself. Like I feel like a lot of my confidence comes from me knowing me. So what I mean by that is some of my actions or the words of my choosing may sound like a surprise to you.
No, yeah.
You don't fucking know me. That's what it is. Like people that surprise themselves, you not real with yourself. Like if you getting mad and you fucking grab a dish and throw it across the room, and then when you calm down, you're like, damn, why did I break that dish? Like I scared myself. Bitch, you clearly not calling yourself crazy. Yeah. That's what you got, anger management. You know what I mean? Yeah, keep it 100 with yourself. You're not going to surprise yourself, just others. And that's just because they're getting to know you. And I feel like there's a lot of people that know us or don't know us that will get to know us through this platform and this opportunity we're giving them.
And for sure, and it's actually like I'm pretty sure people seeing the relationship we had is kind of weird because like I didn't know you in high school at all. Like I knew, of course, I knew of you because like you know you played basketball and shit, and that was like the cool thing to do back in high school was to support the big local teams and shit. But like, fuck no, I never would have thought like I'd be friends with you or like hold conversations with you.
Even like the circles that we hang out with, like our circles outside of ourselves don't even fucking intertwine with each other, and some do. You know what I mean? Yeah, we do have some mutual friends, but growing up, I've only seen pictures of y'all because you know what I mean, niggas from East growing up got fly and took pictures. That's just what they did, and they threw house parties because their parents, called off work on the weekends. Niggas from East always had the free crib. I don't know where y'all parents was going, or some of y'all fucking folks was there, but that's just what it was, and you was definitely in them flicks. And then when you did when you started the music shit and you pulled them turntables out, you was everywhere. And now it was a wrap after that.
Yeah, and I feel like huge shouts out to my homie Travis Crumby. Shouts out to him, and of course shouts out to Jaren. Always, those two always and forever. And shouts out Kev Brown too. A lot of people don't know Kev Brown helped me out a lot. Like him and Trav, like they gave me my first two parties. I did a party December, I think 29th, and then I had another one which was New Year's, like the next night, and I did it for Greg Artist Payne, Cameron Artist Payne's little brother. We did it like at this big ass house, and like bro, it was crazy, but I felt like that was like the birth of me, like getting popular and gaining this like newfound confidence and everybody knowing my name. But yeah, bro, like shouts out to those dudes because I feel like without them, like I kind of don't know where like I would be at. Like yes, I would still want to do like music, but I would like Shit, bro, you can't tell me like I'd have been out there DJing part like, bro,
right.
fuck no.
You would have been going up to them like, yo, I can work your party.
Yeah, but now it was like, yo, like I got my turntables, and you know what's funny? That party that I did at Trav's, like under like in that basement, he actually picked me up from Turkey Hill. That's when I worked at Turkey Hill, and I saved up my money for like 3 weeks because I got paid
this shit was all in his trunk.
Yeah, I got paid like $825, bro. It was fucking terrible, and I don't know why I worked there for 3 years, but we went to Guitar Center and I had to pick up a fucking like brand new like big ass speaker for like people to like, you know, project the sound. Yeah, bro, it was crazy. And like I got my turntables on Christmas, so like I only had my turntables for like 4 days, bro.
And you already doing parties.
Yeah, I'm already doing parties. Yeah, so like it was just bro, like
man, it's crazy.
Without them, bro, like confidence. Whoo, yeah. And that shit's crazy.
Not everybody has friends that instill confidence in others, and that's cool. You can find it within yourself. But that's just being real. That's first of all knowing you lack confidence.
Yeah. It's like that, and that's kind of why I told that story. Like, you got to know yourself, bro. Right. But sometimes, like, even though you do know yourself, like, yes, I knew myself. I was like, I don't know if I want to DJ in front of like a house party, but like it was a good amount of heads in there when I looked back at the videos, and I was like, I said, okay, maybe I can do this.
Right. And you can use your insecurities as a strength. You know what I mean? The same reasons why you think someone shouldn't let you DJ this function, or why I shouldn't go out there and hoop against these people, or whatever the case may be for y'all individual situations. Use those insecurities to your strengths. This is the same reason why I should be out here. You know what I mean? This is the same reason why I should be DJing this party, because I just got my motherfucking turntables and I'm about to make the playlist. The same reason why I should be hooping against these niggas, because I pulled the fuck up, I laced my shits up, and I've been working my ass off. Y'all just don't know it. You know what I mean? Like, the same things that make you scared to go do things should be the same reasons why you should go try things too. Like,
yeah, bro,
you can be uncomfortable and succeed in a different situation. You have to try it first.
You have to, because if you don't, like, you'll never know, bro. You'll never know. You have to have that confidence. It
literally goes back to this podcast, because we had all the right ideas 2 years ago, different name. You know what I mean? The shit is still on my screen right now. Like, you know what I mean? But we didn't do it. And thank God we still have the opportunity now 2 years later to do it. And so there's some people in their lives that can't say that in a shorter amount of time. And that's what's crazy about like certain situations. There are things you cannot redo 2 years later. You know what I mean? Like, you have to take that chance when you get it.
Cause we like bitched and moaned. We were like, like, you know, we could have had this shit started before the pandemic. Rah rah rah. Like, like it was just, I was just kind of like, yeah, we could have, but we didn't. So it's just kind of like, it's our fault, you know, at the same time that like we didn't take initiative back in the day just to do it, you know, because, you know, who knows how farther we would be down the road. Who knows, like, you know, the guest and, you know, popularity we would have had. But we got to start from ground zero now. You know what I mean? We're here now. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, without that found confidence, bro, like, you'll never know, honestly.
No, bro. And anybody that want to follow us and, you know, reach out and continue the conversation on our other platforms, you can hit us up at Don Talk, DONTALKPOD.
Yeah, man. Hit us up, man.
Twitter, Instagram, you know, reach out.
But yeah, bro, whatever it is, man. If you need somebody to rap to, like, hit us up. Like, bro, we here for all of that, bro. Like, for sure.
If you want to hear our perspectives on situations, you know, it could be advice, it could not be. It could be good advice, bad advice. But if you want to have your voice heard on a larger audience, you can come on here and speak your piece.
Yeah, for sure. Because we have a lot of ideas that, like, we potentially want to get to, like, the farther this goes, and I'm pretty sure it will go far. Yeah. So sure. Like, yeah, there's a whole bunch of ideas. Of course, like, the topics are gonna be fucking, you know, crazy. Like, so we're gonna hit everything, bro. It's not just gonna be like the usual, like, sports talk, and like sometimes it might be that, sometimes it might, you know, be like real life situations where we talked about, being confident. Like, you're going to get those days where that's what it's going to be.
And that's why you just always got to tune in. Tune in. That's why you always just got to, listen, keep an open ear and hear what people got to say. Go listen to other podcasts too. If you hear something interesting that maybe you want to hear us talk about, tell us. Or if you feel better preaching about a certain segment, let us know, because like Perm was saying, we're going to be here. We're open. We don't have no boundaries or limits to what we want to cover or are going to cover in the future. We're not scheduling, writing these things down about, in January, let's talk about world hunger. I don't know.
Yeah, because I'll be honest with y'all, people that are listening or watching this, like, everything that we just talked about was on the fly. Like, before we did this, like, it was kind of a like, yo, what are we starting out with? Like, what should we do? But like, all the like the confidence side, all that shit was on the fly. Like, so, don't be afraid to like give us a subject or a topic or like that shit.
Or even
was
disagree.
Easy.
Like, if I'm sharing my perspective on something and you think, oh, he's a fucking nut for thinking Larry Bird's weak, tell me. Because I think he's trash.
And of course,
not
like,
trash, but he's not top 10.
This isn't going to be a yes man podcast. Like, me and Rome, like, we will argue on here. Like, everything's not going to be agreed upon. Like, shit will go down. Like, we do it all the time. So it's not like
if your team just made a big move. Like, if you're a Rockets fan, you like, yo, we just got John Wall for Russ. How do you feel about that? Yo, hit us up at Don Talk Pod. We could throw you on this joint. You could talk your shit.
Yeah, bro. It's a lot of ideas.
Situation.
It's gonna be a lot of ideas, bro. Just a lot to stay tuned with. Like, we're not gonna get into a lot of it because this is just the only like introduction, just to get it out there. But yeah, like we got a lot of episodes like that. Like, we really, really like. Hopefully, we could get to, God willing. But it should be a fun experience, and hopefully everybody does enjoy it. Hopefully everybody enjoys our perspective, and maybe one day this shit does blow up and we're out in Cali in the studio shooting this shit somewhere. But consistency.
So now we at where we at, and it is what it is.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I think honestly we could wrap it up right here for the short one, and cool. I guess we'll see you guys episode 2. So when you guys are hearing this, it should be December 10th. So, enjoy the holidays, stay safe, wash your hands. This COVID shit is getting real. So be easy.
Love him.
Yeah. I guess we'll holler at you guys later, man. Be safe, be easy. Of course, my name is Perm the Don.
My name is Rome. Roll your own boat.
Yeah, man. So take it easy, man. We're gonna holler at you guys later. Peace.